Now Jungle Massive, time to get wild inside.
And a warm welcome to the Basque region here in Spain. We're in the wonderful city of Bilbao at the Estadio San Mamés. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's a special occasion, this, because it's the first match of the season. It's Athletic Bilbao, and they take on Juventus.
Well, no title last season, so it's important they get off to a good start here. 3 points today will set them up very nicely for the upcoming games. Let's hope it's a good one.
And Laporte in the way.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
Opportunity. And Athletic Club will get the throw-in. Well, let's run the rule over the Athletic Bilbao starting lineup.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre-forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11. Pierre Kalulu starts alongside Bremer in the centre of defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And showing good game awareness. Sunset. Still possibilities. A bit disappointing in the end.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him? Oh, big chance! And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Locatelli. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Williams. Now Ruiz de Galarreta. Williams. Williams. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Vlahovic with the threaded pass. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Williams. Now Ruiz de Galarreta. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Plenty of support here. Yildiz. Could be! That was going in! Ruiz de Galarreta. Intelligent threaded pass here. One goal down, but now a corner kick. And played short. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Corner awarded. And the short option preferred. That's a good-looking pass. Openda. Went in strongly, decisively. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Has eyes for goal. And Laporte in the way. Can he get them level? And the keeper did well to get there first. Filip Kostic. Must be. Oh, crucial challenge, but can he finish? That is how to keep it out of the net. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Juventus recovering possession well. Decides to shoot. Oh, difficult save to make. And over comes the corner. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Well, his throw-in radar was a bit off. Kostic! The crossbar got in the way.
Well, he couldn't strike it much better than that, could he? That was a great effort.
Just like that, they have the ball again. Will it go in? And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. But timely defending when it mattered. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Can they make it count? That's well blocked. And that's expert defending.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
And continues his run. Oh, big chance. And another goal for the Bianconeri. Big moment for Juventus in this game.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And that's going to close the book on the first half. It is half-time here at the San Mamés. Well, a story so far of Filip Kostic excelling. And in fairness, that's a story that we relay quite often.
Yeah, his general performance has been really good. He's been such a threat and deserved his goal.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Is it going to be? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And good anticipation. And teammates around him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Kenan Yildiz. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And a solid stop there. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the attack fizzling out. Juventus have given it away. And the feed from Vlahovic. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Yuri Bertice. Laporte. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, he successfully got past him, but stout defending when it mattered. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. A danger here as he runs at them. Splendid defending. And intercepts again. And support available. Real chance. Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
The Bianconeri have given us away. Berenguer. Decides to shoot. Oh, what a save! Delivering it. Quick break could be on. Wasteful again in possession. Oh, fully stretched. Well, not cleared away completely. Well, no way through in the end. Well, now they have possession. Openda. Space galore for Juventus. Oh, excellent reflexes!
Yeah, made it really difficult for the striker. Top-class goalkeeping.
So the corner played into the box.
Well, Juventus have been dominant in every department. Just look how many chances they've created. They've been excellent today, I have to say.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And they've created space. Decent position. Takes aim. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. It's a substitution for Juventus. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Oh, good vision. Can Vlahovic finish? Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish showed great composure, just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
Williams. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Ruiz de Galarreta. 10 minutes to go then. Really good interception.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Real chance. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Nico Williams. Well, he's certainly not alone. It was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Decent pass. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Ruiz de Galarreta. An alert intervention. Interesting pass. Chance to finish. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Kostic. And support available. Might be a chance here. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Oh, looked rushed there. And the final whistle. 3 points dropped on opening day. Some might actually call it Groundhog Day, Stuart.
Well, that's not a good start for them, is it?
You have a kind of pathetic French, fake Spanish on my first try. I'll make you vanish. Personality based on cultural branding. The note, stop pretending. Tall, fragile, insecure man. Heard you like to have a say in my plans. I took control, and then you ran. Poor little businessman, it didn't go as planned. To give him critique, he thinks that he's really
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Sporting up against Juventus.
Well, it was far from a positive performance last time out, but it's vital they don't let that negative mentality set in. I'm sure the coaches will have been working all week, getting them to do the basics. Shape, pressing, movement. Let's see if they can respond here today. They certainly need to.
And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, that's splendid play. Morten Hjulman. What can Sporting do from this position? A fine reading of the situation. This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1.
Oh, wait a minute. They could be in here. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well read to ease the pressure. Thoughtful play. And look at this! And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession!
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break. The offside line, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. The Bianconeri have given us away. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. Could be. Just the challenge that was required. Pedro Gonçalves. Schulman. Oh, that's a really good run. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Filip Kostic. That's a good-looking ball. Vlahovic. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Kostic. Can he find the right pass? Oh, genuine chance. Juventus have given it away. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Openda. Could be threatening. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Schulman. And easily intercepted. Played through by Vlahovic. Oh, could finish. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
And that is literally playing it straight into the keeper's hands. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Zegrova. Locatelli. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to pick out a teammate. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Oh, that's defending of the highest order.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Excellent vision. Kalulu. Now with Cambiaso. Dusan Vlahovic. Oh, good idea. Oh, halting the attack just like that. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but timely defending when it mattered. Kostic. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage, and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Your assessment?
Well, what can you say? This has been...
Can he find the net? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, hit with power. And almost the right precision. And take it away.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Threading it. Ready to strike. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, what a threat he's been. Not just with his goals, but his all-round display. Brilliant stuff.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Using the wide route could be beneficial for Juve. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, off the post, still alive. Well, it just petered out. Might be a chance to break. Pedro Gonçalves takes aim. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Over it comes. Threat over for now, it seems. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. And Sporting come away with it. Waited well. Can he finish? And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Really good challenge. Danger building. Well, they have the ball again.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Trincao. Can they set up a chance? Oh, got into position brilliantly. Ready to break, perhaps? Well, it broke down, alas. That's a good-looking ball. 30 minutes left for play. Trying his luck. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide.
Well, those stats tell you everything. Juventus have been excellent, and unless something changes, this could get embarrassing.
Trincao. Decent position. Oh, big moment. What a commitment to defending. And out of play for a Sporting throw-in. Now, options are plenty. Splendid block.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Played into the box. No goal. It won't count. The flag was raised.
Well, he did finish it well, but I think everybody knew he was offside there.
Luis Javier Suarez. Lot to like about that pass. Ikoma Luis Openda. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. And into the last 20 minutes. Kenan Yildiz. Very effective pass. Can he? Stopped a surefire goal. So over the line and a throw-in. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, good idea. And that brings the attack to an end.
Yeah, that was well read.
Opportunity. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
And Sporting with the ball again. Trincao. And he has options available. Lovely weight, and there it is, a goal, but will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Fine work from Juve to win back possession. That's a good-looking ball. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Could be troublesome. Opportunity here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Schulman. Luis Javier Suarez. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
And good work from Sporting to win the ball back. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Must be. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. A foul but no whistle, instead advantage Juventus. Idea was to play advantage, but a free kick now. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Yildiz. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations, that's for sure.
The referee says enough is enough, and more negativity, alas. You just feel on the back of this that winning the title might be beyond them.
Well, they had to get something from this game today, but that never really looked like happening. They were totally outplayed here.
And a good performance all round from Filip Kostic. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Filip Kostic.
Tú tatúame la piel, bebé. Quiero que sea para siempre, bebé. No sé si es mi deber, pero tu soledad la lleno conmigo, bebé. Y si te vas, yo me loco, bebé. No te quiero nunca perder. No sé si es mi deber, pero tu soledad la lleno conmigo, bebé.
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And with the title seemingly slipping from their grasp, they've got to make sure they have everything buttoned up in this game. It's Sporting up against Juventus.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Can he? And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. And what a strike that is. Lots of pace and power, and the goalie just can't keep it out. It's a good finish.
Trincao. And cutting it out. And Sporting looking creative here. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Decent idea. This could square the game. Chance still on. And Sporting doing well to win possession. Suarez. Opportunity. Oh, that's a fine save. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, a twitchy clearance. A bit disappointing in the end. Andrea Cambiasso. And an astute piece of defending. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? And Sporting can use width to good effect. Oh, that's a really good run. And in a perfect position to cut it out.
Oh, it's really good awareness there, wasn't it?
Well, very effective play in possession. Will it be? Well, that attack collapsed completely. And he has options available to level matters, and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Dusan Vlahovic. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Suarez. How did they let that attack come to an end? Kenan Yildiz. Played through by Yildiz. And there it is, a chance. And a goal here for Juventus. Surely theirs to lose now.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And what a finish. He goes for power, it was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
Intercepting it intelligently. Now a decent position. And take it away. The story, one of Juve having trouble hanging on to the ball. Pedro Gonçalves. And he's through here. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and he shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
Well, that one has promise. And Juve come away with it. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Is this the moment? Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You won't get too many chances better than that.
Yildiz. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Yeah, he had to time that well, and he did.
And Juventus will get the throw-in. Yildiz. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And just narrowly wide in the end. Morten Hjulman. Room for Sporting here. They could level it. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Openda. Vlahovic. And an opening. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Trincao. Thoughtful play. Splendid defending. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here into the second half. And a free kick here. Trincao. And striking it. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. And possibilities here. Takes it on. Oh, difficult save to make. Well, they're going for the short one. This looks interesting. Oh, it might be. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Hjulman. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack.
The hosts are very much dictating the tempo in the last 15 minutes or so. You can see they're really turning the screw now. They're taking the game to the opposition, and with the amount of chances that they're creating, surely an equaliser's coming.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Clean challenge. Well, good run and good ball control. Kostic! And good safe hands on display. Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. 30 minutes to go then. Attacking possibilities for Sporting here. Oh, to level the match. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, another look at this now, and it was just a matter of time, wasn't it? The chances they've been creating and the pressure that they've put on, they certainly deserve that goal.
Bremer. João Mario. Jegrova. Ikoma Luis Openda. Intelligent defending. Now, can they hit them on the counter? They keep going. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Kenan Yildiz. Good vision from Locatelli. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Sporting with acres of space out wide. Well, they could break at pace. And Yildiz feeding it through. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Pedro Gonçalves. On to Trincao. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Good looking move.
Well, it's all about finding the right pass, isn't it?
Well, there to intercept. A lot to like about this Sporting move. Well, he's certainly not alone. A fine reading of the situation. Vlahovic. Oh, big moment. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And a Juventus personnel change here. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And Sporting unable to hang on to the ball. Cambiaso. It's a wild passage, this. Ready to break, perhaps? Could be dangerous from Conceição. Well, it was a chance to make their lead bigger.
That's close, and it was such a great opportunity to go further ahead.
Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. Trincao. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Shaping to shoot. Oh, great save! A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Over it comes. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Kenan Yildiz. Could be troublesome. The Bianconeri have given us away. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And the keeper simply can't react quick enough because it's hit with such power and pace. What a fantastic goal.
And the referee blows for full time. And a terrific individual performance. Can he?
Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Needed you most. You love me differently. I loved you all the same. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. Hello, snow, I'm alone. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. Hello, snow, I'm alone. Where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Needed you most. I came to you, flash tone, origami, I fall.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And with the title seemingly slipping from their grasp, they've got to make sure they have everything buttoned up in this game. It's Sporting up against Juventus.
Yeah, they know they have to win today or it's over. It is a lot of pressure, but you just feel that they've got enough experience and quality to do it. A strong start's a must, though.
Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession.
Oh, look at this! That is a perfect tackle!
Yeah, it was a really important tackle there. He looked like he was in, didn't he?
Trincao. Chances on. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
Oh, it looked really promising for them. Decent pass. And that'll be offside. Good-looking move. This could level it. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Trincao. And back with Locatelli. And a fine tackle. Nice weight on the pass. Andrea Cambiaso. Good pressure to win it back. Referee had a good view of that one. Pedro Gonçalves. Hjulmand. And Sporting in a position of potential menace. A fine reading of the situation. Delivering it into the box. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, the pace on the counter's so dangerous. They moved out from the back with real intent. But you've got to ask, what's happening with the defending? Far too much time, hardly any pressure, and they're punished for it.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Could be troublesome. Has a go. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And Yildiz with the feed. And Vlahovic through and goal. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
I just love the awareness here to see the pass, and the execution is just perfect. And once he's through, there's no second guessing. Goes straight for power and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish.
Pedro Gonçalves. Corner kick for Sporting. This could change things. Terrific block there. Oh, blocked it. Could pose a threat on the counter. And a disappointing end to that. Teammates available. And Sporting doing well to regain control of the ball. That's a good pass, but the keeper quickly off his line. Fantastic reading of the game. Well, continues his run. Vlahovic, opportunity. Sending it behind for the corner. Who can he pick out? Half-hearted clearance. The attack ended disappointingly. Now the counter-attack looks on. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And from there, the keeper was helpless. And it's a straightforward finish in the end.
And good anticipation. And a foul there. And following the infringement, a caution.
Well, it's a poor challenge. Had to be booked for that.
Trincao. And in the right position to read it. Can they jump in front? Oh, denied in his quest to make it a double.
Yeah, you've got to praise the keeper for his positioning. He makes it difficult for him, but I'm sure he'll be disappointed that he couldn't get the second of the game. There is still time, though.
Sporting have it back. Schulman. Flowing here. A fine reading of the situation. Ready to break, perhaps. Chance here. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening, and he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Trincao. Now to level it. They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square.
Well, this is all about the press from the front. They go as a team, make it so difficult for the defence to get out, and then once they win it back, they're so clinical. It's a lovely goal.
So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Oh, useful ball. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Promising position, this. And crossed in there. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay, and it's fantastic play in the box. Marked tightly, he does so well to just turn and find that yard of space. It's a really good finish.
Schulman. Clever defending. Ikoma Loisopenda. And on to Yildiz. He's in here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, this is a brilliant team goal. Just watch the movement off the ball, pulling the defenders all over the place. And the passing, it's so intricate. As soon as there's an opening, they take it. It's a great finish too.
And a clever piece of defending. And he has options available. But quick thinking defensively. Edon Žegrova. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Yeah, it looked really promising, that, didn't it?
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Can he get one back? Oh, a really excellent save. That counter-attack seemed to take just a fraction of a second to develop. Delivering it. And it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Yildiz. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Morten Hjulman. Trincao. Luis Javier Suarez. To eat into the lead, and there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a really cool finish. He didn't overthink it, just made his mind up and slotted it home.
Kostic. João Mario. Plenty of support here. Oh, chance perhaps. The save was a good one. Corner kick played in. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Cambiasso. Under the stick. Kostic! Oh, superb tackle.
Yeah, he was on his toes there to get it away.
Suarez. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Showing a great defensive instinct. He's in behind. Just 20 minutes remaining now.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans are doing their bit, trying to spur them on to this equaliser.
Can he find the right pass? Yildiz. Oh, it's on! Well, they would be in an even worse position were it not for the keeper.
Yeah, blistered in pace. They just flew forward, didn't they?
Good job defensively. And easily intercepted. Locatelli! And another goal for the Bianconeri. Big moment for Juventus in this game.
Well, if we see it again, it's a wonderful ball in behind. It's a perfect way to pass. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Pedro Gonçalves. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Juventus doing well to regain possession. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, an easy one to cut out, really.
Yeah, you shouldn't be giving it away like that.
Oh, useful ball. Oh, might be. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And all the forward has to do is get on the end of it, which he does so well. It's a really nice finish.
Pedro Gonçalves. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here we can see it again. He hits it so cleanly. Perfect contact. And the keeper never really had a chance. It's a fantastic strike.
Vlahovic. Oh, great attacking play. Opportunity here. And a goal! They're running riot here. Almost out of sight.
Well, this is so smooth. Look how he slips past his marker. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about. Just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
Morten Hjulman. Luis Javier Suarez. Now with Trincao. Electing to shoot. And taken cleanly by the keeper. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And Kostic feeding it through. Full marks to the keeper.
Oh, no idea. You just expected it to go in from there, but the keeper had other ideas. It's a top-class save.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Sue.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
And now for the moment of confirmation. The trophy presentation.
You know what? Like this. It's our home. It's our home.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former England international Sue Smith. And we're always thrilled when a new campaign begins. That's the case here. It is the first match of the new season. What are you expecting?
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
And tidy defensive play.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Standing firm, not giving an inch.
Danger building. Still trying to make something happen. And a really good diving stop. It's a short corner. And it's going to be a free kick. Played in there. Very alertly winning back possession. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Gianluca Scamacca. And cut out nicely.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And a decent delivery. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, you could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal.
Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. The save was a good one. Who can he pick out? And slipped through beautifully. Quick ball to perhaps catch them out. Great vision to switch the play. Can he deliver? Oh, off the post, still alive. And nothing comes of that attack. Must be. Oh, given away. Can he keep his composure? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good finish, but you've got to praise the pressing from the front. It's relentless, and once they nicked the ball, they weren't going to miss from there.
Schulman. Now with Trincao. Decent idea. Just the challenge that was required. And moving it forward. Able to skip past his man. Chance to finish. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, look at this really clever move. It's such great skill to beat the defender. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
Decent position. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. De Bast. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Lovely weight. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
Pedro Gonçalves. Gonzalo Inacio. And a fine tackle. Good idea. Can he finish? Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he just shows great reflexes and agility to keep that out. It's a top-class save.
Well, he deserves praise for inventiveness, but not troubling the keeper. Wasteful from Sporting. Targets available, cross comes in. Can he put it away? And a goal it is! But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better.
If you watch it again here, it's just not good enough from the goalkeeper. He's got to try and push that away from the danger zone. If you do that at this level, you're bound to get punished.
Well, they have it again. That's a good pass. Possible chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
Pedro Gonçalves. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Good visualisation and execution. Oh, what a save to stop that counter-attack in its tracks.
Yeah, love how quickly they go from back to front. They just couldn't make it count.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, I must say, he really has been the poster boy for creativity in this game, Sue.
Well, he's been brilliant. Made everything look effortless out there. They're giving him the ball every chance they get. What a game he's having.
So underway again into the second half, and it has certainly been a commanding performance so far. Lookman. Clean challenge. Lookman. Delivering it into the box. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Well, play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park.
Yeah, they maybe just need to keep it simple.
Plenty of support here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And on they go. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Free kick is what's been given. Such an ambitious run. Real chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here we can see it again, and he shows great ability to get past his man. But there's still plenty to do. He uses his body so well to hold off his marker, and then finishes it with real quality. That's a confident goal.
Trincao. And a clever piece of defending.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
That's a good-looking ball. Can he put it away? Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Went in strongly, decisively. Oh, he looks threatening. He fancies it. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Might be a chance to break. Musa. And the cross into the middle. With both time and space. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. And there's the delivery. Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion, and it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning.
And then the finish is absolutely superb. It's great coordination to connect with the ball in the air. What a goal!
Pedro Gonçalves. On to Trincao. Zeno Debast. And he's hit it with authority! Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be. Did really well to get through. I think I spoke too soon. Good recovery to win it back. Quick break could be on. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Pedro Gonçalves. Schulmand. Now with Trincao. Decent effort! Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment! What purity of strike! Caught it absolutely perfectly! "15 minutes left for play. Showing a great defensive instinct. This looks interesting. Is this the moment? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, look how he gets round his marker with a lovely bit of skill. And he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
Pedro Gonçalves. Wasteful from Sporting. Released it nicely. Might work out. Possible chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
Sporting using width to good effect. Well, disappointing end to the move. Could be threatening. Can he put it away? Trincao. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Nicely timed tackle. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Dangerous ball. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, they broke with such pace and intent. It's a fantastic move. They just couldn't quite cap it off.
He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Oh, the threat is there. And look at this. There it is. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, this is so smooth. Look how he slips past his marker. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
Pedro Gonçalves. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, I think the coaching staff will be furious after that. They clearly didn't implement the game plan. There was no real effort either. I'm sure there'll be words in the dressing room after that performance.